Coming up on Cedar Valley today, river levels in the area are rising to dangerous levels, flooding local communities. With the rising water levels in Waverly, Wartburg students and the community are all lending a helping hand. This is Cedar Valley Today. What started as a little rainfall could turn into water levels higher than the floods of 2008. Good morning and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Sam Side. With steady rainfall over the past few days, citizens were preparing yesterday for flooding comparable to the levels of 2008. CVT's Alyssa Edwards has more about what we can expect over the weekend.
However, the southeast area of Waverly is experiencing major flooding. The river water has risen faster than what was forecasted. Residents of Clarksville and Waverly were asked to evacuate Thursday night. A shelter has opened to the public at Grace Baptist Church in Waverly across from McDonald's. Floodwater has now gone over top of 7th Avenue Southeast and 4th Street Southeast. The river level is predicted to rise 16 feet by Saturday. Citizens of Waverly and Wartburg College students were seen yesterday helping residents out bagging sand and moving furniture out of their basements. Reporting from Cedar Valley Today, I'm Alyssa Edwards. Back to you, Sam.
In weather-related situations, remember that safety always comes first. Here are a few reminders about staying safe during a flood. Avoid walking or driving through floodwaters. 2 feet of water can sweep your vehicle away. If there is a chance of flash flooding, make sure to move to higher ground. And if floodwaters rise around your car but the water isn't moving, leave your car for higher ground. High rain totals across northeastern Iowa have caused towns to prepare for evacuation and flood relief. Cedar Valley Today has partnered with the Wartburg Trumpet to give you information on Waverly's current status. Together, Ellen Felton and Alyssa Kozak have the story.
The city of Waverly has been experiencing high rain totals that are still climbing. With heavy rainfall, unlike many in recent years, people are remembering the floods from 1999, 2008, and 2013.
There's a lot of people talking about 2008. This is not that flood. Did not have the inflatable dam then, which again can take 4 to 5 feet of water and lower, and it takes care of some of that. We did not have the dry run creek complete to the point it is now where it can back up through there.
With the inflatable dam and the dry run creek project, Waverly and its citizens feel more prepared for whatever might come their way.
After '08, our philosophy is prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Atkinson spent his evening making shelving units as high as the water was in 2008. When he got home from work, he said he found the community was already lending a helping hand.
The students have been here helping my neighbors, helping people down the road. They've been helping out here. My neighbors have been out and about, kind of giving each other advice, helping out. And it is this, especially for those of us in the neighborhood who have been through it before, it's a shared experience.
For many Wartburg College students, they felt called to help out in their community.
The text came out over the Wartburg alert system, and I saw it and decided that I really didn't have anything to do at this point in the day, and figured if there was help that needed to be had, I could help.
Whitney Baker, an area coordinator for a Wartburg residential hall, says the idea came after the campus power went out. Baker and her colleagues realized how much the weather was impacting the city and wanted to get involved.
You know, one of Wartburg's pillars and part of our mission is service. And so it's incredibly important that we maintain that community development and remain parts and friends with the community.
As Wartburg students and community members worked together preparing for the floods, city officials were tracking the radar. They sent out alerts to prepare to evacuate by Friday afternoon in a press release on Thursday midday. By evening, they had announced the water was moving faster and people needed to evacuate areas immediately. City officials are advising everyone to stay safe. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today and all of the individuals in the team coverage, I'm Alyssa Kozak.
Bronner says that the city administrators will meet later this morning to discuss water levels. The Inset Command Group will go through what they have seen, found, and what is trending as they expected. Then they will send a press release out for the public. With recent thunderstorms and flooding going on around the Cedar Valley and in Waverly, many places have been getting blackouts during the day. The majority of Waverly, including Wartburg College, experienced one of those blackouts during lunchtime. The Mensa remained open to feed the hungry students of Wartburg as much as they could.
Always we keep
Now we're
a
going to
certain
take
amount
a
of paper products
quick look
on
at your
hand
local weather.
to go a day to 2 days in case we use all our dishes and then we can't get them clean because we can't.
Now let's take a look at your local weather. Also affected some of this weekend's activities. CVT's Kaylin Thompson caught up with some of the organizers of Waverly's first ever Oktoberfest this morning to see how they're adjusting.
Good morning, Sam. We are here in the heart of downtown Waverly, right behind Cobblestone Inn and Suites, where they're setting up for the first ever Oktoberfest in Waverly. I'm joined by one of the event organizers, Emily Neindorf. And so kind of tell me, Emily, this wasn't exactly the first choice for the location. Kind of how has the move been? What were kind of those last minute decisions yesterday?
Sure, we woke up, some of us a lot earlier than others, knowing that there was going to be an issue on our hands with the flood. Of course, Coleman Park, gorgeous location for our event, but likely is by the end of tonight going to be under some water. And so we had some meetings, we had lots of flip charts on the wall, we spoke to a lot of city officials and put together kind of the pros and cons about moving forward or not moving forward first and foremost, and then about alternate locations. And so once we figured out that this was going to be a great space in the heart of our downtown, and it is not projected to get water here, we just went to town calling bands, calling food vendors, calling tent rental companies, calling volunteers, and just started to make some big changes happen in about an 8-hour span yesterday.
Wow, so the show must still go on then. So what are some of the activities people can expect, both adult activities and also family ones?
Sure. Well, we were going to have 2 live stages of music, not possible here in this area. So we will just have one, but it is one very full, amazing stage of lots of bands, really great German bands and a lot of some rock bands at the end of the night, some folk bands. And then we've got a family fun zone with inflatables, some pony rides for kids, and then some games and contests for adults and children as well.
Awesome. And so why is this kind of German festival so important in the city of Waverly?
Well, Waverly is a German town, and we celebrate our German heritage. And as Wartburg knows, we've got a sister city affiliation with Eisenach, Germany. And it's kind of an excuse to have a party, right? To celebrate our heritage and to bring folks together, learn a little bit about German culture while having fun with friends and family.
Awesome. Well, best of luck with your event tonight. Hopefully the rain holds off for you. And that event will start tonight at 5. The gates open at 5, and it will close tonight at midnight. It will continue tomorrow into Saturday. The gates will open at 10 and again close at midnight. General admission is $15, and that includes both days, and kids 12 and under are free.
We want to remind all spectators to stay away from the flooded areas for your safety and for residents trying to evacuate. Please be sure to stay up to date with school closings and flood information with CVT's Facebook and Twitter pages.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
In Clarksville, an immediate evacuation was issued yesterday at 10 p.m. due to a levee break. In Janesville, sandbagging began at 8 a.m. and sign-in was at City Hall, 227 Main Street. Wartburg students and Wartburg's Volunteer Action Committee and the Waverly citizens helped sandbag and move citizens' belongings out most of yesterday. For any Waverly residents still in need of help, call 319-352-8260. These are the total rainfalls for each of the towns over the past few days. In Waverly, the Cedar River has reached 12.57 feet. In Cedar Falls, total depth has reached over 91 feet, and in Waterloo, the Cedar River has risen to 11.39 feet. The Blackhawk County Creek in Hudson reached 11.65 feet, and in Nashua, the Little Cedar River has reached almost 15 feet. Be sure to stay up to date with school closings and flood information with Cedar Valley Today's Facebook and Twitter pages. We just want to remind all spectators once again to stay away from the flooded areas for your safety and for the safety of residents evacuating. We'll be back right after this.
He calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
As we've mentioned, yesterday was a pretty big day for the Wartburg student body. Joining us this morning is student body president Tyler Vogel. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Sam.
So, student senate elections happened yesterday. How are you feeling about the result?
This was a really important year for Senate. We had one of our largest incorporated for various different buildings and different interests. So for Grossman itself, we had 14 individuals running with only 7 spots. This is great, but unfortunately there's some senators that couldn't make that. But we always have a rolling application for more senators to join in as the year progresses.
Cool. So obviously the flooding has been a pretty big deal so far in the past few days. Wartburg did a great job yesterday helping out the community, moving some people's stuff out of their basements. Do you anticipate the student body helping out in any way for the for preparations in cleaning up once all this is glossed over, and how is the Senate itself going to play a role in that?
Well, yeah, I'm very proud of the Wartburg community banding together to help with the Waverly Cleanup Quiz in the sense of this flooding here. Senate resumes Thursday, the 29th. So until then, we don't have the Senate in action, but it's great to see as we progress here, the students forming together to help with the community. We have several committees in Senate. I'm excited to see how those can be put into effort to help with flood relief and everything like that.
As we all know, Outfly is tomorrow, so can you give us any more information?
Well, it always is tomorrow, Sam. You know that, but I'm really excited about the theme. We have the first hint poster out, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. In the next week, we want to see some more hint posters, and we'll see how the guessing goes. So always tomorrow, though. Always tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for coming in, Tyler. Thanks for watching Cedar Valley Today, and for more Cedar Valley content, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.